What's going on YouTube? This is Gemini G7. We got another product review, and I think this one here will be very interesting for most of you guys. And yes, it's part of the AR side, you know, the AR-15, AR pistol, how you want to do it. So today, listen, get down. So today we're going to talk about the Law Tactical, and I had posted on Instagram. I'm doing a YouTube video pretty soon, and this is it. Okay, so we got the Law Tactical AR for the stock. So we're gonna go ahead and dive down close. What's in the box? What is it? And after that, we're gonna also do an install as well. All right. So let's get to it. Get you guys in a bit. All right, guys. So here's the box: the Law Tactical AR Folding Stock Adapter Generation 3-M. Okay. So in order to do this install, you're gonna need a cast and wrench. Okay, for the buffer tube. And some Allen wrench keys, and there are two different Allen keys here. You're gonna need a 954, and I think you're gonna need a 332. So you need this one and this one, I believe, but we'll get to it. Okay, so you need these two tools to do it. So let's dive down close. The Law Tactical Folding Stock. We're gonna open her up. Obviously, this is from my other ones. So you got the instruction manual. You got two parts. This is the castle nut. This just goes to the back of the bolt carrier group, and the item itself, and you get your tool. And the one reason why I have two of these, because I had bought 3 of these. So this is the used one, and this is the new one. So we're gonna use the old one. I'm gonna keep this one. Put that aside. So you get this. Come on. There we go. The main component. Castle nut. Bolt carrier group. Okay. This is the last one you're ever gonna do. The last one. Okay. Okay, so now we got the instruction manual. This is the instruction manual is pretty understanding. Very well, not, yeah, you can say very of common sense. Okay, so when you open it up, they have pictures. Okay, so get your step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6. I don't know what I'm doing, so I read it. Okay, so here's the parts list right here. So you got, here's your bolt carrier group plug, the adapter alone, the T wrench, the castle nut, and this is the part of the housing joint of the adapter as well. Okay, tells you how to maintenance, O-rings, lubrication, regular lubricating the lock latch and lug. Recommended. Cleaning and lubricating of the exterior housing is also recommended. So that's really nice touch. There's a patent. Okay, Law Tactical LLC. I believe they're based out of I think they're based out of Wisconsin or Wyoming. I think Wyoming. Okay. Shoot, I have to look that up. Anyhow, let's go and get to the install. Also, the last part you're gonna need is your lower receiver. Okay, so in order to do this install here, you gotta take this whole thing off to do it. Okay. So before I get to do that, as you can see, this is really stainless steel. Okay, it's really stiff right now because it's brand new. Okay, and it says lots on the side here. This is your locking latch here to unlock and lock. Close before firing. The patent made in the USA, and this is what it looks like. Okay, pretty simple. Here's your castle nut. Okay, T wrench, and the butt plug for your bolt carrier group. Okay, pretty easy to install. So first thing is first is you gotta take off this right here. See the little part right here that's moving? It makes it a lot easier to install. So in order to get to it, you have to unscrew this. Don't unscrew this. unscrew this one here, not this one here, okay? So then we got a tool for this one here, which is the Allen wrench key. I believe it's the same one I mentioned before. Yep. And when you do it, you want to put your thumb on it. And the reason why it does have a spring in there is it is spring tension in there as well. So you let it go, it's going to fly out. So make sure you hold your thumb on it, okay? And gently pull all out. Okay, screw, slowly release, plug, spring, and then the locking mechanism. You gotta pull this one, bend it forward halfway a little bit so you can pull this one out. Okay, so you take that out to make it the install a lot easier to install. Okay, now we got this out of the way. I don't want to lose these parts. Now your buffer tube. So now we got to unscrew this with your castle nut wrench. Okay, let me do this off camera quick because that way it'd be easier on me. There we go. Oh, before you do that, I forgot to do this too. Almost forgot. Take off your buffer weight and your buffer spring real quick before you do any of this, okay? Make sure you take that out. Forgot to mention that. Now, unscrew this. And there is a pin, I mean not a pin, a spring right here that connects it touches the detent to your pivot pin takedown pin right here. Okay, so make sure you don't lose that freaking spring. And also, as you're unscrewing this buffer tube, this right here, this pin right here as well is also spring loaded as well, so make sure it doesn't fly out. The first thing I'll worry about is this one here first. So I'll unscrew this to get this out real quick. It don't take long. And then I think the other spring just popped out. Yeah, it just did. Okay, put that aside. This pin, and then that spring right there as well. Okay, now unscrew this. Completely off. You want to screw it completely off. Okay, and there is a detent in here that goes with the spring here. I usually try to take, see, there it is right there, see it? I try to take it out. If I were you, I'll take it out first before you do the install, because if you move around, twist and ruffle around all that, this stuff is gonna fly everywhere. This is the pivot pin I was saying, but the hose with this right here, that goes right about here. Okay, no problem, it just falls out, I can put it back and down. Okay, so now we got the buffer tube off. All right, guys, so now we're already gonna put this onto this, okay? But before we do that, we gotta put back our pin, takedown pin. Slide it in. Put the detent in, the pin, the spring, okay? Once it's in place, make sure everything's okay. And the way to make sure your pin, it doesn't flex. See how it's moving like this? See, I just turned it, now I lock in place. See like that? That's what you want. Let's slide back in, okay? Now, now we're gonna put the adapter on. So we're gonna hold it in place, as in so. Okay. Grab your castle nut. Now you wanna do this hand screwed in first. Okay, you don't want to use this tool here, then you're gonna strip the threads out. Okay, you don't want to do that. Come on, there we go. Give it a little wiggle to make sure it goes in. Not too much. Okay, now the T-wrench. See, now it's snug. Okay, so now we got the pin in for the takedown pin. So everything is operational. Okay. Okay. Now, the T-wrench, you're gonna crank on this castle nut until it bends. Once it bends, that's it. Okay. See? That's it. Once it bends like this, that's it. Now there is a screw right here. This screw here will go against the castle nut, so that way it stakes it. That way the castle nut doesn't back out. So I'm gonna screw this in. And you wanna do about, well, just enough for your hand. Not too much. Okay, it's a little pin. Okay, that's set. I'm gonna pull this forward a little bit. Now, I'm gonna put these in. Okay. This piece goes in first. Spring. And this piece. Now remember, when you put this back on, hold it with your thumb, or else the spring is gonna push this part here and it's gonna fly out. Once you got it going with your hand, use the Allen wrench key again. And just tighten it down. And I believe this screw here is 25 pounds of torque. But since I don't have that tool and I ordered it, it's on its way. I'm going to do a review, a separate video of that as well. I'm going to eyeball this. Okay, now it's in. And then I'm going to crank on this. There you go. Okay, there, we're set. So we got the pivot, the spring and the detent back to the pivot pin, takedown pin. We put the mechanism back, the parts back to the adapter. So that's functional, working good. Now, we're gonna put the buffer tube on. Now this piece right here, this spring detent here for your buffer weight and your buffer spring that holds this in place, that usually go right here. Instead of going here now, it's gonna go here now, okay? So, I'm gonna get my buffer tube real quick. Screw this on. And you watch. As you're screwing in your buffer tube, watch enough to make clearance with that hole right about there. Put the spring in. Put the detent pin in. Okay. Now you want to hold down with your finger or with a flathead or whichever you prefer, and then screw it in. Buffer tube. There we go. See, now it's in, it's holding it. So now you gotta make your stock or your piston brace straight and put this on this back. So let me do this off camera quick. Okay, got it lined up. Put this castle nut back in. Hold it in place. Grab my castle nut wrench and tighten it down. Okay. So now we got a little scratch. It's okay. So now we're done. Look at that. Easy as peasy. And then to release it, hit this button right here. And it unfolds. Okay, easy. Put the buffer spring and buffer weight back in. And we're good to go. And then the upper, you put your upper on top. And before you close this, let me grab another one to just show you, just to be a little more carefree. 1 second. All right, guys, we're back. Okay, so this is the other one that I already put on install already. Okay, so we got, this one's already done. So as I was saying, you hit this button right here. Unfold it. Okay, and then this last piece plug right here goes back here, and it goes right behind your bulk carrier group. If you guys can see it, plugs right there. Plug it in. That's it. Once you plug this piece in there, close this, you're good to go. Simple as that. Okay, so let's get back to FaceTime and talk a little more about the product. All right, guys, we're back. So the install was pretty quick. It takes about 5-10 minutes tops. Really simple. Works like a charm. This part here, this adapter here, is really hard to come by, and they've been out of stock, and I've been waiting for a very long time, and I finally got my hands on them. So they finally came in, and I ordered 3 of them. So 1 of the 2 are installed. I left this one the way it is now, and to do the video to show you guys how to do the install on this. And it's robust. Okay, it's stiff. It does give you an extra 2 inches in length of your stock. Okay, so just be more aware of it. Okay, there's another type of brand, the exact same thing as this. The only difference is that this one here uses a hinge. Okay, you can take this and fold it, unfold it, fold it, unfold it, fold it, unfold it. It will never ever show wear and tear. I mean, it will show it's wear and tear, but you won't see like marketings or negative stuff that you don't like. So like the other part that does the exact same thing as this is a cheaper version. It's by Civilian Arms, I believe, and they use ball bearings between their hinges. So, and every time you open and close, the ball bearing will roll against the hinge and will leave a line, like a trail line of the ball bearing rubbing against the hinge while you're opening and closing, opening and closing. And details like that bugs me. I don't have one in my hands to show it to you, but I do have pictures of it, and it'll look like this. And you know, those one cost $149. Okay, this one here costs about $239, $269 plus tax. Okay, this is more expensive, but the longevity and more robust on this here is better and lasts a lot longer compared to the other one. And that's in my opinion, in my eyes. I had held one and I have seen it in person, but I had never get to play with it because it don't belong to me. But that's a cheaper version of the folding stock if you want to put this on your AR build, or your AR-15, your AR pistol, or your SBR. And these are very popular, very popular. And these are really hard to come by, you know what I mean? But if you get your hands on one, you're good, you know what I'm saying? But I'm really not, they only have a little bit of stock left, so I'll have the links in the very bottom of the video if you decide to pick one of these up for yourself. And you know, I love it. You know, I just love, you know, it's more compact. You can do a lot with this. You know, this is what actually makes your profile a lot easier. You can put this in a backpack, you know, whichever the case may be, or you know, put it in a suitcase. Let's say if the suitcase was not long enough, but then again, you can fold your stock in half, and then you know you have your upper on top, and you put it in the luggage or whatever. Now it'll fit. You know, it has a lot of pros to it. Cons is probably the price point, but you pay for what you get. You know what I'm saying? The other particular brand, the Civilian Arms, it is cheaper by what, $140, I'm guessing. It's like I paid $269 for this. I think it was $149. Let me do that. Yeah, about almost $140 difference. And they use ball bearings instead of this nice perfect hinge right here. Okay, and there's a screw that goes on the bottom, but there's no ball bearings. The other one has like 2 ball bearings, and you can literally see it every time you open and close. It'll leave, you know, tread marks on the folding stock, and details like that just bugs me, and I don't like it, and I don't even know how long it will last. There are other people that already has them and they're happy with them, but like I said, you pay for what you get. Okay. The only con I see about this is that the price point. Okay. Compared to civilian arms, I prefer this one more. The tactical law tactical stock, folding adapter stock. The name is very well known, and everybody knows law tactical folding stocks, and they're very popular, and it just makes things a lot easier to also conceal or hide your firearm. You know what I mean? But yeah, install was easy, 5-10 minutes. I show you how to do it. A good review. Other than the con part, the price point, I don't see anything else. This thing is thicker, a lot thicker compared to the other one. This is stainless steel. I think the other one's made out of aluminum, I think. I'm not too sure, but don't quote me on that. Yeah, it's just perfect, you know? It just works. And right now, it's so stiff right now because it's brand new. Over time, it'll break in and you're good to go, okay? So I hope you guys liked the video. Thank you for watching. Again, I'll add the links to the very bottom of the video if you decide to get one. I also have more videos coming up, so be patient on that. Every Friday will be coming out a new video as well, and sometimes I do videos on the weekends. And I also want to throw a reminder, when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will do a giveaway, okay? So 1,000 subscribers, do a giveaway. At 2,000 subscribers, I do another giveaway, and it'll be different. It won't be the same all the time, you know what I mean? But just be aware of that. Once I hit 1,000 subscribers, and I'll start doing giveaways, okay? Also, I want to say thank you for watching and for your support. Without you guys and subbing my channel, liking my videos, and watching my videos, and enjoying the videos that I have, and asking questions about product reviews or my journey or my work or my venture and so forth, that keeps me going. Without you, I'll probably not do, you know, videos anymore. I'll probably quit. But I do it for fun. I do it for education and knowledge, and pass it on to you guys. If, you know, let's say it's my work, or you never knew about this adapter here, and I'm doing a video for you guys, and maybe you may consider me want one or not. You know, it's a very different of other alternatives of me doing reviews too as well, okay? So be patient, there's more coming out, and stay tuned for those, okay? That's all right now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subbing. Give me a sub, like, comment, share. If you have any questions, ask away. Don't forget to hit that bell button on the very bottom of the video. That way, when I have a new video, you have notifications, and you'll see some more new footage coming out as well. And that's all I have right now. Thank you for watching. Be safe out there. Peace. I'm out.